Hello and welcome to the Near and Queer to My Heart podcast. I'm your host, Amanda G. Happy Pride, y'all. Are we celebrating? I went to the Pride Parade in New Orleans and it was amazing. It was the biggest parade we've had yet. Back in the day when I used to go, it was a very small walking parade. It started at one place. It ended pretty much that same place. This year there was bands. There were full-on floats. It was the longest parade I've seen us have in New Orleans. And it was just so exciting to see families, people bringing their kids out. There were different law firms that were marching in the parade, proud that they support queer people. It was amazing. It was pretty amazing. I was so happy to be there. It just filled my heart with pride, you know? Guess that's what they call it that for. Well, like I said in our last episode, June, we're bringing you episodes. We are bringing you content. This latest episode comes from our April 23rd Greetings from Queer Mountain live queer storytelling show. This was not this gentleman's first time on stage, but this gentleman's first time on our Greetings from Queer Mountain stage. Our theme that month, every show has a theme. Just to help people when you tell them, hey, you want to tell a story? Usually they say, what do you want me to talk about? So we have a theme. This theme, which I think is appropriate for Pride Month, this theme was queer culture. And Daniel had a lot to say about that. And this was such an amazing story. I asked him, hey, can we share this with our podcast community? And he said, absolutely. Absolutely. If you're going to be in New Orleans, June 14th, he'll be back on our live Greetings from Queer Mountain stage, 7 p.m. at the Allways Lounge. Check it out. But right now, you get to check him out. So let's get to this episode's story. Let's get to Daniel Gray. We are going to keep this going. We have so many great storytellers for y'all tonight. This next guy, it is also his first time on the Queer Mountain stage. He hosts the show Queers a Comedy at the Oz every Thursday. And so I'm so excited for him to be here tonight. So let's show him some love. Daniel Gray, everybody.
Hi, everybody. So, just as a disclaimer, this is my first time on stage in like a year. Amanda was very, very nice saying that I host the show. I produce the show. This is my first time on stage in about a year. I've had, my mom is in the hospital for about a year. And that's taken me away. But I'm excited to be here. Are you guys excited to be here? See, that's another thing comics say when they don't know what the fuck to say. When I heard about the topic today, queer culture, I thought about, of course, because I'm gay, myself. And growing up, I'm black. I don't know if you could tell. But I grew up in a very religious, conservative culture. I've been trying to get my dad on board. My dad is a preacher. So my first experience with queer culture was when he sent me to a conversion camp. I know. It would have sucked if I wasn't such a slut. I had the time of my life. Let me tell you something. I did things that I don't think he paid for. I did things with people that he didn't think I should do them with. Hold on. That's a good memory for me. Recently, he's been coming around more to being accepting of queer culture and me being gay because he needs money and I have a job. So I was talking to him the other day about voting, politicians. I was a big Bernie Sanders person. That's right. That's the only person that voted for him with me. We're together on this. So I was talking to my dad, and I was like, Dad, come on, like, what is wrong with everyone having health care? And my dad's thing was, you know who else wanted everyone to have health care? The Nazis. And I was like, well, they didn't want everyone to have health care. Not everybody. And then I would tell him things like, what's wrong with education for everybody? And then he was like, you bitch. Which, I mean, that was the gayest response he ever gave me in this whole entire life. I wasn't mad about it. Now his new thing is the drag queens. Yeah. He is pissed at the drag queens because that orange man that used to be in office, the twice impeached, now indicted former president, said that we need to be mad at drag queens. And I don't think straight people know what they're talking about when they want to pick fights with drag queens.
They don't.
Do you know the pistoffity and energy it takes? The drag queen, not to discredit drag kings, because they're a whole different breed who I love. Mulan was that bitch. Drag queens, though, do you know the pistoffity it takes? Do you know the energy to tape your dick and balls? Take it from here. Tape it up to here. Wrap that shit around, and you're gonna start a war with them? That is who you want. That's the fight you want. Bitch, that is bringing a pocket knife to a goddamn atomic bomb fight. The fuck is wrong with you? How we doing? See what I did there? People keep saying that they're trying to protect drag queens from children. Drag queens are going to fuck your children. Do you know how long it would take to undo all of that shit? It's like opening a mattress from a box for the first time. It's like it has to inflate itself. You have 6 hours before a drag queen gets to do whatever they want to do with your child. If you really want to protect your children, hi, Father Davis, protect him against the priest. I know. Not everybody likes a Catholic priest joke, but just like their victims, it never gets old to me. Sorry. If you do want to protect the kids, I say, do what they do to drag queens. Cover the priests in glitter. Then the children would be covered in glitter, and we would have a safe place to bring the children. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Fabulous. The end. My name is Daniel Gray. Thank you so much.
Daniel Gray. Someone wants a picture of his shirt. It's a good shirt, Daniel. We all decided. You wear that shirt now forever. Thank you to Daniel Gray for sharing his rules with you. Special thank you to Ryan Golub, who created our theme music. You can check us out on social media. Come find us. Say hi. We're on Instagram and Facebook at Near and Queer to My Heart, at Twitter, X, whatever you call it these days, at Queer to My Heart. If you're old school, Near and Queer to My Heart at gmail.com. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more episodes coming your way. Thank you.